Hey girlfriends, back again with another video. So in this video, I'll be giving you guys some tips on how I achieve my bomb twist outs. So if you want to see how I achieve my bomb twist outs, stay tuned. Tip number 1, find the right products. Your products are like your ingredients, and we all know you are not going to bake a cake if you do not have the right ingredients. So your products are like your ingredients. You have to find the products that work best for your hair texture, your preferences, whatever the style is you're going for. You have to find the right products. I particularly like to stick to one product line whenever I am doing my hair because those products are formulated to work together. Now, if you want to use products from this line and that line, my suggestion to you is before applying it to your hair, take a little bit of each product, put them in your hand and do like this. And if it turns white, it's a no-go, sis. That is going to flake up on you and your hair just going to look like you have dandruff everywhere. So don't do it to yourself. Now, some products from different lines can work well together, but if it turns white in your hand, it's a no-go. Okay, step number 2. Find the method that works for you. Now, for me, like I said, I'm a twist out person. So I'm either rocking a 2-strand twist or a 3-strand twist. Most of the time, it's 2 strands because 2 strands are just easier. They're quicker. They're my go-to. If I have to wash my hair during the week, a 2-strand twist out is going to take me 15 minutes. Versus a 3-strand where I might have to pay more attention to what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm just going to prefer the 2-strand one because it's quicker. Also, you have to find the method that you like. Like I said, just because something works for me does not mean it will work for you. I know with 3-strand twist outs, some people have to like braid their roots and then start the twist. I'm not one of those people. I can start from my root and it will be fine. So find a method that works for you and use it to do your hair. Okay, step number 3, and this is probably the biggest step to me, is make sure your hair is dry. Like 100% dry. I don't care that everything dry. You got 2 twists up here that's damp. No, because those damp twists will ruin your style. You know why? Because your hair will be frizzy. Like, period. It's no way around it. Like, if you do not let your hair dry 100%, your hair will become frizzy. And we all know that frizzy styles do not last long. So if that means you have to sit under the dryer, or if that means you have to keep your twist in for an extra day or 2, do whatever you have to do to make sure your hair is dry 100% before taking it out. Step number 4, use an oil to coat your hands before you take your twist out. Now, with this step, this will help combat frizziness on dry hair. Like I said, if your hair is wet, doing this step won't do anything because your hair is still going to get frizzy. But if your hair is dry, I suggest using an oil to coat your hands while taking your hair out because it's less friction. If you watch my videos, you know that I use that Pantene Gold Series Intense Hydrating Oil. Before I take down any style, whether it's a braid out, twist out, rise set, I'm using that to coat my hands because I want to preserve my style for as long as possible. Oh, and also be wary of the oil that you're using. Some oils can be too heavy for this and it can weigh your style down. So my suggestion is finding a very light carrier oil to coat your hands with to take your twist down with. Step number 5, preserve your style. There are different ways that you can preserve your style. I did a video on how I preserve my styles. I will link that above. But I use either the pineapple method or the ponytail method. Like I said, I will not go into too much detail because I did do a video explaining both methods and how I take it down. Also, without those methods, you also need a silk scarf, a silk bonnet, or a silk or satin pillowcase. I feel like every natural should have one of the 3 if not all three, somewhere in her house. Like, sis, if you got this on your journey and you don't have any of that, I'm gonna need you to go get it. Like, now. Like, go get it now. Pause this video and go get it now. But those are essentials. But not even just naturals, just for healthy hair, period. Because cotton on your hair is going to strip your hair of moisture. It's going to help with breakage and stuff. So you need your silk or satin, anything, to help your hair retain moisture and help it stay safety. And this will also preserve your hairstyles. And the last tip for me, which I use to do all of my hair, is do not over manipulate your hair. I can't stress this enough. I'm a person who prefers texture over volume. Like, I am not willing to compromise my texture to just get a voluptuous fro. Like, that's not me. I don't like volume like that. So I prefer you to see my texture, like you see especially in the bag. Look at these twists. You see that texture. I'm a person, I want you to see my texture. I don't care if you come and you like, oh, because your bush is just so big. Like, you're never going to come to me and say that, because I don't like volume. And also, I've learned that by not over manipulating my hair, it does help my style to last longer. Usually when you manipulate your hair a lot, it makes it easy for the frizz to come in. And after so many days of frizziness, that style is just over. So don't over manipulate your hair. Because if you want your style to last a week, you trying to have this big old bush, it's just not going to cut it unless you just don't care about your texture. Okay, so those were my tips on how to achieve a bomb twist out. If you guys really want to know, yes, I follow all of those tips. I've literally had twists in my hair for an extra day or two because my hair was not dry. I love me a good twist out, and I am not willing to compromise my twist out because I'm in a rush. So, like I said, please follow those tips. Also, if you have any tips below that I didn't mention or you think that I need to try, leave those down in the comments. I'm very curious to see how you guys do your twist outs and preserve your styles. So, if you guys want to see more videos like this from me, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one.